So we finished putting the releases in through joint member 12 and member 13. And joint 7 doesn't have any releases on either side. But for the releases on member 11 and member 12, they're going to be released on both sides of joint 7 because they're not one continuous beam. But member 11 and member 12 and 13 are. And that's how it's represented and shown. So now all our releases are done, and now we're going to put in our supports. So we're going to go to our support tool, right click, and I believe it says all the supports at joint 1, 2, and 3 are hinged. Hinge joints are basically fixed joints, so they're all fixed, and we throw those joints in, or those supports in. So now we have our supports, and we have our joint releases. Now we're going to go into our section properties. We're going to right click, go to database, pull up our section properties, click on our W sections, and we're going to grab, for the columns, a W200 by 46. There's the W200 by 46. We're going to click OK, and we're going to change the color of it so we know what it looks like. Now we're going to add another one, which is going to be a W410 by 67. And again, we're going to make sure we're on the right tool. We're going to click OK, and we're going to change the color of that one too. We're going to make that one green. Then we're going to add another one, which is going to be used for the rafters and collar ties, which is going to be a W250 by 49. We're going to click OK, and we're going to change the color of that one. And then we're going to add another one, which are going to be X braces, which are two angles that are 75 by 75 by 6 back-to-backs. And when you hear back-to-back, that should be a clue that it's this tool here. And it's also when you hear two angles, that's what the 2L means in the beginning. I mean, there's two angles, and they're 75 by 75 by 6. So you scroll down, you're looking for 75 by 75 by 6. And there's that. You click OK, and we'll make those ones yellow. We'll click Close, and we have a little section property table here that are all color oriented. Except this one, we're going to change this color because it's too close to the other one. So you right click on it, you come down, and we're going to make that one light magenta. So all their columns are going to be red, which are W200 by 46. Everything's already red. So now our beam A is going to be a W410 by 67, which over here I picked a W460 by 67, so I have to fix that. Nobody's perfect. You just click on that, you click delete, you click OK, click database, you go down, you go back to a W410 by 67, click OK, and we'll keep that color green. Click OK, or click Close, and everything's updated again. It's always good to double check your numbers to make sure they're right. So your columns are W200s by 46s. They're red, so these now are all columns. We're going to change our beam A to a 410 by 67, which is already highlighted here. And this is how you highlight them. You just click on them. Okay, and this is beam A here. So now beam A, which is 410 by 67. Next, we're going to go to our rafter and collar ties, which is a W250 by 49. So we'll click on this one, which is W250 by 49, and this is our rafter and collar ties up here, and that one. Next, our X braces are two angles 75 by 75 by 6, which are the yellow ones, which are the ones in the center, and we just switch those like that. Now all our section properties for our materials are selected. We have our supports, we have our rollers, we have our supports, we have our section properties, and we have everything done. Now we can move into our loads. So now we're going to move on to loads.